I had fallen into it in the end of December of 2021. And to cope with my depression, I was drinking copious amounts of beer. And I say copious amounts, I mean, I was averaging about 12 a day. And I had gone to a celebration of life that summer as well. And I remember sitting in that room, and the gentleman who had passed away from alcohol addiction. And from what I heard from his friend, it was a very ugly death. And I remember sitting in that celebration of life, and we were all drinking beer or alcohol. The bar was open. And when people got up to talk about this gentleman, they talked about all the stupid stuff he did when silly stuff he did when he was drinking versus all the things he had done in his life outside of that. And I remember sitting there thinking, is that going to be me? Is that what my children are going to think of me? Is that going to be my legacy? Because I've done so much more than that. But I had gotten so dependent on this fake friend that I had that I remember sitting there thinking, oh my gosh. And then we end up finding out around the same time this gentleman died within the next, I think it was 6 to 8 weeks. Went to check on his best friend who had also passed from alcohol addiction. He was found dead in his apartment with empty bottles everywhere, and that one hit me as well.
Would you consider alcohol and heroin kind of like the top like addictions? Like where does that fall on the scale of addiction? Does that make sense?
Alcohol is way worse than heroin. More people die from alcohol addiction than cocaine or heroin.